So guys, we got a September 2016 edition of Motown Mail. This is my non-certified crap, my TTMs, and stuff like that. The Cubs, I got my playoff beard is in full effect. Princess Nini, I cannot stand it, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do for your team to be victorious, and I am fairly confident that the Cubs are where they are at because of my facial hair. So, tonight is Game 3. We got Rich Hill going against Jake Arrieta, so hopefully we'll see a 2-1 lead after tonight's game. All right, moving on to my crap. Let's get the bigger stuff knocked out of the way. Sent a 11x14 off to Nolan Ryan. I asked him to inscribe it, paid for the inscription. Ks stand for more than just strikeouts. And he did not want to do that inscription, and I was pretty bummed about that. So I agreed for him just to put his strikeout total. Unfortunately, he forgot to put the strikeout total during the first signing with his foundation, and they had to hold it over to get the inscription later on. So this is out for about 7 months. So I finally got it back. It's a picture of him getting attacked by the Kissing Bandit. Love that picture. Signed Nolan Ryan. The only thing that's driving me nuts, I'm OCD, is the fact that I knew the inscription would be signed at a later date. It's the marker they use is a little bit thicker than the signature, and that just drives me insane. But it is what it is. It goes to a good cause. I don't know. I'm pretty bummed about him not doing that inscription, because the K's would have stand for kisses, because she's the Kissing Bandit. So that would have been pretty cool, but it didn't work out. And that was Siktifer's idea to do that inscription. So I was pretty bummed about that not getting done the way I wanted. But that's the risk I took by signing the check and not getting permission to get that inscription ahead of time. But it is what it is. Next, I was really happy with this. The amount of time it took to get this back. This was like gone for about 3 weeks. It's a $25 donation to the Rockies Foundation. Nolan Arenado signs any item you send for $25. I mean, if you got a jersey, you'll sign it for $25. It's an exceptional value. I ended up signing a official Major League Baseball, and it was signed nicely on the sweet spot in blue pen. So that turned out really nice. Nolan Arenado, pretty good baseball player. This was a stupid purchase. I wish I could get my money back on this, but it is my own fault. I forgot how many's in here. I got this like a month and a half ago. It's just a bunch of like golf certified 8x10s. It ended up being like $1 a piece, but I wish I could just get my money back. I got Laura Diaz, Sophie Gustafson. I don't even know why I'm showing these. Candy Hanneman, Heather Bowie, Karen Coach. I think I've heard of her. Kelly Kane. Lori Kane, Jennifer Rosales, Meg Hallen, Tetsky, don't know who that is, Candy Kung, I've heard of her, Suzanne Pedersen, I think she's a top 10 golfer maybe, or top 15, don't know who that is, Kari Webb, that's a pretty good name, Dottie Pepper, another legend, Julie Inkster, and Grace Park. So there's some decent names in there, but I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. They're just going to be sitting in a binder, and I just wish I could get my money back. But that was my own fault. That was an impulse buy, so with a few seconds left. So it is what it is. Next, it's just a bunch of cards now. Let's do some TTM action, huh? First off, Mr. Roy Sievers signed 3 cards for me, including a 56 Topps. I got that at a card show. Former home run champion, and he signed a Pacific Legends and a 54 Topps Archives card, very nicely. Bill Verdon signed 3 cards for me. 56 Topps, again, I got that at a card show for like less than $1. It's his rookie cards, so that's pretty cool, Bill Verdon rookie. And signed a couple more, including a 54 Archives and a 65 Topps. Jerry Sloan, Hall of Fame coach, signed 3 more cards for me. Hot Prospects card, This one turned out really nice from 0910 Classics number to 999. Perfect place for an autograph, so it turned out really good. And I got another one of these Hoops cards. I think I have like 3 or 4 of those now. Pat Hughes, the voice of the Cubs, sent me a signed letter. That's sitting over there. I'm just too lazy to get up. It's just a little letter on Cubs stationery. Says, thanks for listening. Signed my 3 cards. Unfortunately, signed my Wrigley Field card on the back. Probably because it was so dark. It still would have showed up good, but it is what it is. So I got that. I got a Legends of the Game card. And a Cubs checklist from 96 Fleer. So that turned out pretty cool. Football Hall of Famer Jim Langer signed 2 more cards for me. Let's see here. Lamar Hoyt signed 4 of 4 for me. Nicely in blue, former Cy Young Award winner. There's 2, and then 2 more. Darren Dalton signs 2 cards per request, so I sent him 2 cards, both rookie cards. Got a Fleer update and a Topps traded. Excuse me, just Topps base. Both rookie cards. He had cancer a couple years ago, brain cancer, but he's beating it. So I guess he is cancer free now. It's good for Darren Dalton. I got Bob Doer on 3 cards. Got a Upper Deck Masterpieces. This is like the glossy one too, very special. And a couple of the new, I think this is this year. Yeah, 2016 Topps Archives, so that's kind of cool. Still signing away, man. I guess he loves getting mail, so new cards come out, I guess I'll get them signed. Until I get yelled at. Jim Calhoun signed all 4 of my cards and included a signed business card. Got that one, got a Leaf, and then I got a Ginter. And then I got a couple of SP Authentics, one with the Hall of Fame inscription. So nice return from Hall of Famer Jim Calhoun. Goose Gossage signed my 88 Topps card, Topps traded. Actually added his Hall of Fame inscription too. That's a rarity. I never asked for the Hall of Fame inscription, so that was kind of a nice little bonus. Still signing 1 per request. This was a huge surprise. This is, I think, my top TTM success of the month. I saw he was signing. I took a chance, bought a card, and it got returned signed. Oscar Robertson. So that's a pretty cool return for the cost of 2 stamps. Obviously, I'd prefer his Oscar Robertson autograph, but for years he always signed Big O, and that's just obviously a short signature. It's definitely authentic, and I was very happy to get that back for the cost of 94 cents. Manny Trio signed 4 of 4 for me. Actually 5 of 5. I asked him to keep a couple, but he ended up signing all 5. It's a rarity that I sent 5 cards. Got those 2. Those 2. And 3rd one, or 5th one. Dwyer Brown, who played John Kinsella in Field of Dreams. Played Kevin Costner's dad, the younger version of his dad. He has an Allen and Ginter card out, sent it to him, and he personalized it. Hey, Philip, want to have a catch? Dwyer Brown. So that's a pretty cool return right there. Saw him actually at the National. He always sets up at the National, signing autographs and everything. I never did it, but got that for a cost of a couple stamps. Next, Lee Elia signed 4 of 4 for me. There's 2. Former Cubs manager. A guy I used to work with, actually, he was married to Lee Elia's daughter. And they ended up getting divorced and all that good stuff. So, Dick Enberg signed and personalized a Pro Set card. He does personalize everything, so, but still my first Dick Enberg autograph. Will Clark signs 1 autograph per request. Signed his old Dream Team card from 1990. I don't know. It's not even on there. I don't know. 92 score maybe. Del Schaffner, who is a possible Hall of Famer, signed 4 cards for me. Got those 2. That Living Legends turned out nice since there's like a perfect spot for his autograph there. And 2 more, including his rookie card in the top loader there on the right. That actually took about 6 months to get back. One of the few old-time football players it takes forever to return. Next, Dan Issel, Basketball Hall of Famer, signed 4 cards for me, including a rookie card. Those aren't real cheap to get either. Does have a little bit of back damage. Someone put that on their wall with some tape, apparently, or in a scrapbook. But front looks nice. Looks nice signed. Got it for cheaper because of that little bit of paper loss. And signed 3 more for me. That League Leaders card is actually a rookie year card as well. So Dave Cowan signed 2 cards for me, and unfortunately, he personalized the rookie card. So I was pretty bummed about getting that personalized. He couldn't have personalized that one, but he had to personalize the 71-72 tops. I'll have to buy another. Actually, I bought another one. Hopefully, I won't personalize that one. Lou Carnesecca, Hall of Fame coach, signed 4 cards for me. He always smears them. So there's the smeared one that I was hoping to really turn out nice, but again, it's smeared. These 2, I got these 2. These actually turned out pretty good. Action pack, and then I got this one. He signed it in Sharpie. So, oh, he is getting up there. I think that dude's like 90. He's definitely in his 90s. I don't know, 93, 94 years old. So, very cool return from the former St. John's coach. I got Bob Weiss. He's an assistant coach with the Charlotte Hornets and former Bulls. Signed 2 cards for me. Ron Hextall, former goaltender, signed 1 card for me. He has a strict 1 autograph per person, per request. I got J.C. Martin on, here's a 1, here's a 2, here's a 3, and here is a 4. So 4 from J.C. Martin. Greatest women's golfer of all time. This is going to be a long video. Annika Sorenstam signed 1 of 2 for me. Returned the Goodwin Champions unsigned, but did sign this one, which is my preference. So nice to get that. Danica Patrick, this took about a year to get back. I think it's personalized by somebody else because it's a different marker. The personalization is a lot thinner than the actual autograph. Authentic autograph, but the personalization I think was probably done by somebody else. And I'll probably end up taking that off. I remember how glossy this card is, so I don't want to ruin it. But Danica Patrick signed 1 card in about a year. Juan Gonzalez, signing away, man. This guy's a signing machine. I got 3 of 3 from him. So this turned out really nice. Paul Horning signed 2 cards for me. Never lets the ink dry. So those are a little streaky. Bob Speak signed my 56 tops. It's kind of hard to see there. He signed it in pen right where my finger is there, above his facsimile. So Bob Speak, former Cub, signed those 2, or that 1 card, and then signed 2 indexes. Don Kaiser signed 1 card, did not sign my index cards. 57 tops. Former Cub Dave Hillman signed his 58 tops. 59 tops, sorry. And 1 index card. Bob Talbot, 55 Bowman. Getting some old school Cubs that I've never gotten before, and signed 1 index card. Juan Pizarro from Puerto Rico signed 4 cards for me. Got the 65 tops. 72, the Cubs, 63 tops, and 62-1, I think. So those Juan Pizarro autographs. I got Dan Fouts on 2 of 2. Those 2. Thought I had 3 of 3, but I guess not. Oh, it's hiding. That's why. Yeah. 3rd one right there. This one really bummed me out. Robert Parrish. He signed 3 of 3 for me. I bought a rookie card, and he signed it in silver, but it's like dying silver. It's really hard to see there at the top. Actually, in the camera, it doesn't look too bad, but why couldn't he sign that in blue? It's a pretty good looking card, man. So it's his rookie card, then I got his 2nd year card, and then I got his 3rd year card, all in silver. This one didn't turn out too bad. Looks like the silver Sharpie crapped out on the rookie card the worst. Actually, this one's pretty bad too, but I was pretty bummed when I got that. Finally found a nice Robert Parrish rookie to get signed, and he used a dead silver Sharpie. That's it for TTMs. Rest stuff is non-TTM, non-certified pickups. Pick this up. Adam Dunn, minor league card, and played for the Rockford Reds. Was in a draft. Ended up getting Victor Robles, J.P. Crawford, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his certified stuff's insanely priced. Tyler J. Daz Cameron, Mike's son. Luke Weaver. Spencer Adams. Alex Verdugo. Dylan Tate and Jake Thompson. So that was one draft. Then another draft. I forgot what the idea was behind this. I think it was just send whatever you wanted. It was a make it, take it draft. It means when your card gets picked, you get to pick, I think. I can't even remember. And then I get a Lem Barney, first autograph of the Lions Hall of Famer. What up, Sicto? Got a Amir Abdullah. What up, Sicto? Out for the year. First autograph of Abdullah. Tom Pachork. For Sock. Charlie Johnson. Marion Butts. Lee Lacey. Jared Sandberg, the nephew of Ryan, not the son. Chris, I didn't even heard of this guy. He's a Bear in '94. He played for him for a while, too. I must have been right at that time when he ended up leaving the Bears and I started watching him. Chris Gardocki, their punter. That's a '94 card, so I was a youngster. Johnny LeMaster, Adrian Nieto, Rick Lysander, Josh Reddick, Coco Covelli Crisp, Mark DeRosa, and a Grant Holmes. So that's that. Did a blind trade with someone in the Eastern Division of the Midwest League. So some of these were repeats, some of them were not. Donnie Duis in the Cubs organization. Kevin Padlow. Yadier Alvarez, he's a top 100 guy, one of the top prospects for the Dodgers. Eloy Jimenez, Cubs top prospects. Manny Sanchez. Tyler Stevenson. Preston Morrison, Cubby. Joe McCarthy. Shane Zeal. I'm sure it's Todd's son. Cam Gibson, this is Kurt's son. Bo Burrows. Chris Oakey. And some doubles I got this year. Troy Stokes. Chris Chinea. And I didn't get him, but Max Pentecost. So that is that. I have another 100 count blind trade that no one cares about. I haven't looked at this in a month. I'm gonna go through these really fast and see if there's any names that stuck out to me that you guys would really enjoy seeing. San Diaz, I got him a bunch this year in person, but I got that. He's a top 100 guy now. Hunter Renfro is the one that actually a good year, not Dozier, right? Yeah. Lewis Brinson, he was like a top 15 guy. Now he's like barely cracking top 100, I think. Got Jim Leyritz. Let's see here. Man, I should have went through this beforehand instead of wasting your guys' time. But you guys have nothing else to do, right? Nah. You know what? I'm not even going to go through this. Should I? Well, there's Hunter Renfroe. I didn't even know I got that. This is how long I've been since I looked at this stack of cards. So, got Charlie Blackmon. That was kind of a oddball to throw in this minor league lot. Some decent names, but it would take forever to go through this. Let's see here. These are my cased up cards. So these are first time autographs in my collection. Oh, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to go through all this. I'm just wasting your guys' time. So that's it. I'll probably do another video with Mini Mo, who's getting dropped off here pretty soon. I'll probably do that today, maybe not. We'll see. See how he is. So that's it. Go Cubs. Want to thank you all for watching. And as always, please, please stay safe.